We had a thing called the dawn patrol where we all meet at an aerodrome somewhere, you know, around 8 or 7 in the morning, and we'd had a day full of flying. Someone chased us in a car with a boot full of coffee and chocolate cake, and what left is it? What's left to do? DH-82, that was, believe it or not, an ex-Royal Vic Aero Club aeroplane. It had been handed down from the RAF to Victoria Aero Club, or flying school as it was. And then it fell into private hands, and then it went to Super Spread as a trainer, but as a dual cockpit trainer. It had a belly tank strapped under it. It never, you know, did any serious ag work. And then I got it off a bloke there.
And what your interest at the time would have been, because you've had a Tiger Moth, and you've still got the same aeroplane.
Yeah, I've still got it today. It was actually the third Tiger Moth I owned. I bought a Tiger Moth in a share with Henry Labouchere, 1970, and then I bought RVI, and well, Barry remembers all that. There's a funny story with that when I ferried that, but we won't talk about that now. And then I got BJE 51 years ago, and I've still got it to this day. Yeah. And I've been able to maintain it myself because I became a lamey over those years. And I've restored the aeroplane about 3 or 4 times. Last time was in 2016. It's absolutely immaculate. Yeah, so it was there with me and Baz and all the boys when we flew around. I've still got it.
So you think it's good enough to do another 50 years?
Another 50 years, well, you know, the plane might last 50 years, but I won't.
I met John Bruce at an aerodrome like I met all these people when I flew around. And John had a beautiful Chipman, beautifully polished. And he had already a group of 5 blokes. And they called themselves the 225 Squadron. Now, with respect to John, well, anytime you broke the law as far as the aviation people were concerned, you got a 225 in the mail and you had the front up.
225 was the CASA incident report.
Yes. Yeah. And they aggravated the department at times, and so they called themselves the 225 Squadron. Well, I made a lot of good friends in that association. I still remember them, and I know that they stood behind me, and the support that I got was enormous from these people. A bloke called Ted Borman lived in Swan Hill, and he would come from Swan Hill to a meeting and then go back. The enthusiasm that all these people showed, I got enormous number, and a pleasure that you would get in those days at a function. Harry Wallace was there, all these people used to turn up and just to walk around, talk to them, and it was great. So in anything, I'd like to say thanks to all those people that supported me, and I had a great time, had a fabulous time.